Coming to you live from the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios, it's the Cigar Pulpit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm the Bishop of the Burn, Nick, and with me today, we have 2/3 of the Smokin' Butts and Tappin' Ash crew. We got Travis and Dave. How you guys doing?
Great.
Great.
How about you, buddy?
I mean, technically, you guys responded in backwards order how I introduced you, so
That's how we do it.
Okay.
Great.
Just for listeners, I want them to be able to associate names.
This
with the
lovely voice is Travis.
It doesn't matter. We're both awesome.
Anyway, so how the hell you guys doing?
Doing freaking fantastic.
I mean,
dude.
Travis is prematurely cutting over.
You were supposed to rat me out.
Nah,
You did.
dude. I was going to rat you out.
did it.
I forgot.
There was no way I was.
I watched him do it, too. I didn't even stop him. I'm like, I got to call him out.
You did. You watched
I
me
did.
do that.
Yep. I'm like, well,
As soon as I got
Here's
that,
my
you go,
opportunity.
You took my CD out in broad daylight and scratched it right there in front of me.
oh, yep. Exactly.
Anyway, when the fuck did we get ice cream? I love that movie.
Oh, shit. I don't know what the hell you're talking
The
about.
Ringer with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah,
I think I saw that one time.
It's
Yeah.
where he impersonates
Yeah,
a guy, like
special
handicapped guy, so
needs
that he
person.
can be in the Special Olympics. Oh yeah, it's a horrible movie that can never be remade.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Travis is.
I'm
For
sorry.
those of you on the YouTube, you're getting some titty action. Travis is showing off his man moves.
Yep.
He's got this.
You're welcome.
His baloney flaps.
What did you call me?
Baloney flaps. Well, hunky bread. You put a little baloney on the hunky
Yep.
bread.
His
Anyway,
pancake.
so today it's Smoker's Choice, and I will be trying a cigar for the first time. I'm smoking the.
His first cigar ever.
I'm sorry. Actually, no. It's sorry.
That's
actually
exactly what he just
my
said.
second time smoking this. I'm sorry. I forgot. I had one prior. This is the Micallef Black. It's a 6x52 Toro featuring a Maduro San Andreas wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano binder, and Nicaraguan filler. And it comes to us from the fine folks at Micallef Cigars. And this came out this year at PCA. They unveiled it at PCA. Well, technically they unveiled it at Two Guys Smoke Shop, but then they went to PCA with it.
Cool. Did you bring us one?
Yeah.
I
Can we
only
have one?
I only have the one.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh.
I didn't bring.
Whose pack is this?
That's
Is this something a
That's
gift
my
to me?
pack.
That's his.
Yep.
He brought you a gift pack.
Thank
since
you.
We're
I did.
recording in the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios at Brandon Bay here in
Yes, at the Brandon Bay.
At the Brandon Bay.
here in Illinois. So, and what have you guys got?
I have a Kentucky Fire Cured, one of my favorite cigars. Travis very kindly gifted this to me just now.
I did.
Yep.
And it's even the sweet.
Yes, the sweet. Good job, buddy.
Because I got
I
the sweet
appreciate it.
because I thought, well, if I don't like you one day, I would just smoke it.
Oh, okay.
And I wouldn't give it to you.
It was probably a dingle in front of my face. Like, oh, here, fucker.
Look what I got.
Yeah,
Blow it
exactly.
right there. Yeah, there you go.
I'm smoking the Camacho. I don't know what that word
Blue
is.
label.
It's the blue.
The blue
one.
label.
The blue label.
What's that little bitty word underneath?
Ecuador.
Let me see that.
Ecuador.
Good God.
Dave can read.
Yeah, it's Ecuador.
That's what we said.
You couldn't read that.
Just
Or
let it go,
You couldn't
man.
see it, or you couldn't read
He
it.
couldn't read it. It's fine.
It had big letters.
Say crayon.
Crayon. Crayon.
Try it again.
Crayon.
Crayon.
Yeah, that's it, Travis.
But I'm saying it right this time, right?
Sure.
Crayon.
Mm,
Let's like
Close
the cigars.
enough.
I mean,
Screw you guys.
he sounds like a
Are you
gumbo.
lighting the
Yep,
cigar?
I am
He sounds
lighting
like
it
a
up.
gumbo cook. Yeah. Oh, here
No,
y'all.
crayon.
Go make me some crayon with some crawfish.
Come on now. Get on out here.
Yeah, boys, go color with some crayons.
Shoot 'em. Shoot 'em.
When the kids menu got a picture on the back, make the crayons.
Get off my yard.
Oh, man.
Anyway, it's time to cut the cigar, despite the fact that, Travis has straight up lit his.
Yep.
And the official cutting is brought to you by Dan the Man Ponder at Riverman Cigar Company of Crestwood, Missouri. Guys, 2 dates that you need to keep in mind. 2 weekends. So the first one, as it's relevant to Riverman Cigar Company, is Saturday, September 30th. That's when they're having their annual Rollers event. They're going to have a number of cigar companies on hand. They're going to have live music going on. It's the annual party there at Riverman Cigars. All kinds of great stuff going on. Dan always brings out all kinds of You two are just having a side conversation.
I'm showing him my new.
We're having a private
my cigar
podcast
stand.
within the podcast.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's like Inception.
It is.
Okay. Anyway, he always hangs on to some really good stuff to trot out at that event. So, if you're in the St. Louis area, you're going to want to swing by Dan the Man Ponder's place for his annual rolling event on Saturday, September 30th. And if you're not in the St. Louis area, well, you're going to miss the party. But he does do mail orders, so if there's anything left, you can call and
you can try to order it.
You can try and order it that way. But you're going to want to try and be there because that's just how that goes. And then prior to that, not that I'm telling you not to go before September 30th. Prior to that, he's got some really great stuff coming in. He's got a lot of stuff coming in from PCA. I know he's got that EP Carrillo short story that had come in, the limited edition PCA cigar from Aladino.
He's fucking smoking a cigar.
I know he is.
Are you good?
He's going to run out of cigar before you and I do.
No,
That's
I'll be
just the way
fine.
this works.
I'll be fine.
Anyway, so guys, again, if you're in the St. Louis area, swing by Riverman Cigar Company. And if you're not, he does do mail order. Give him a call. He can get cigars shipped to you right away. It's Dan the Man Ponder, Riverman Cigar Company. And with that, it's time to go ahead and cut the cigar.
I beat you.
You prematurely cut twice, in
What
fact.
an asshole.
I beat you.
Twice. Now, I said that there were 2 dates that you need to keep in mind. The first date was Saturday, September 30th for Dan's party. But Friday, September 22nd and Saturday, September 23rd is the third annual Pulpit Fest. Pulpit Fest. And that'll be taking place over that weekend.
Nick is picking up dinner for everybody that night.
I am not.
Everybody gets 10 free cigars each and a dinner.
That's not quite accurate.
Yeah.
You always try to get me to do a bunch of shit, and it's all stuff I can't afford.
Well, that's why you save
that
up
I
all year. You only do it once a year. You can save up all year.
That's true.
Yeah. You can
I'll
get
even,
everybody.
You know what? I'll even take the Amtrak up. I'll forego the plane ticket.
You live like an hour and a half away. You don't need a plane.
It's a special occasion.
You gonna get like a private jet?
Yeah.
Come rolling in. I mean, we could.
Yeah, of course.
But that's on you. That's not on me.
You get us a private jet, pick us up over here in Marion. We'll zip on up to you.
You're already being all like, can we crash at your place?
Oh yeah, we totally are.
I mean, you're already pulling that with me.
Totally are.
Anyway, yes, Pulpit Fest is coming up in September, guys. It's gonna be a great time.
How much of that cigar are you going to cut off?
That Friday
Enough to where I can get a draw on it.
Do a V cut.
Friday night
I
we're
will
gonna.
do a V-cut.
Oh yeah, go let him go.
Friday night we're gonna do, our party at Top Shooters. That's already booked and reserved, and they've made some, improvements to the patio area. They
Everybody bring your own firewood.
trellises, and that's probably not. You got yelled at last year. For
I
that.
did. They shouldn't put
And
firewood
I
out.
agree. No, I will agree. They shouldn't build a fire pit that's that large, and they shouldn't put firewood out if they don't expect people to actually use it.
Yes, exactly.
I don't.
The one
disagree
server
with that.
guy even said, "Yeah, we got plenty of wood back there. Burn all you want."
Yep.
Yep,
So
he told me
we
to.
did.
There you go.
Yep.
Then I got in trouble.
Whatever.
He did. He got grounded.
You did, but that's okay. It worked out. And we won't have, hopefully any lighter related incidents this year.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody catches their hand on
Yeah.
fire.
That happened 2 years in a row.
I think it's probably going to happen again.
Why?
It's tradition now.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
If not, by the end of the
Well,
night,
nobody was actually injured. I want that for the record.
No, they
like
weren't.
it flamed up, but nobody was actually.
If
It's
it doesn't
almost like it
happen-
was prepared beforehand.
I had nothing to do with it.
No, but I wonder if
Because it. I'm not going to get into all the details, but it could add a bad look to the event if you
could.
knew all the details of
Yep.
it. But anyway, so that's Friday, and then Saturday. Saturday is still up in the air. I have an idea. The problem with the idea that I have is that it takes coordination and pre-purchasing.
well, you got the card. Go ahead and do
I
it.
don't have the card. There is no card. There is no money, and so like
You got
money.
you got the pulpit debit card.
if
Just go ahead and do it.
There's no money in that.
Mhm.
But anyway, so that's the only issue with that. is
Guys,
that
just show up. It's going to be a great time.
It is going to be.
Nick's
fun.
picking up the tab for everything.
I am not.
Just all you got to do is
First
get into
three
St. Louis,
drinks.
and from there, he's got everything.
Bottom line, there's
have a
going to
good
be a
time.
shit ton of fun and a shit ton of cigars, and it'll be a good time. So, Anyway.
Can you hear me okay?
No.
How about now?
Now, yes.
Okay.
You had your microphone
Just
up by
checking.
your head.
I know.
Anyway. I'm all right. Cold draw. You guys have already gone. But
Yeah, you know.
Anyway.
Well, you were taking too long.
I know.
We would
What are you getting on that bad boy?
raisins.
Sweet figs.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Maybe, but
Burnt popcorn.
I was gonna go with a very light, like
Pepper. Let
chocolate,
me guess. Oh.
but like not quite to the bitter baker's chocolate, but not like milk chocolate. Like maybe like a light middle of the road chocolate.
You're so full of shit.
It's good.
Okay, then.
He's pulling that out of his ass.
I'm not pulling that out of my ass. I can pull all kinds of. Never mind. Anyway,
Yeah. I've seen him shove a lot of things in his ass.
hey now.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Somebody had to hold the camera.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure you appreciated that, Travis.
God, he's really lighting that thing over there.
It doesn't feel like it's actually getting lit.
It's lit.
This has the same issue that all your other cigars have had with the one side.
And I rotate them in the humidor.
Yeah, I don't know.
I go in there almost because I get
one
cigars
spot.
daily, so I go in there and when I do it, I'll grab the couple and then I'll mix the other ones around. You know, I haven't been having it, but I've been. See, this one came out of the same humidor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just heavy on the one side.
Yeah,
There is pepper on the retro hail off the foot,
Mm.
like right off the foot. But anyway,
So,
yeah, that was my plug for Pulpit Fest for King Country.
Pulpit Fest.
Everybody needs to come. It's gonna be a fun time.
It will be a
gonna
fun
be
time.
fun.
was
We'll
last
make
year was
it-
a blast.
Last year was a blast. We'll make it fun, and it'll be a good time.
Did I tell you Travis rode a bull while we were up there last year?
I did.
What?
I have
rode a bull.
pictures.
When the hell did that happen?
After we left.
After we left, the where I got kicked out for the firewood.
Mm-hmm.
What am I thinking? Top
Shooters?
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis saddled up,
It was at like 1 in the morning.
straddled the bull
Hey.
Where did you go and ride a bull at 1 in the morning?
at our hotel.
Yeah, there was a bull at our hotel.
You had a bull at your hotel?
Yep, and I rode it. Saddled right up on that puppy.
What was her name?
Joy. It was Joyce.
Joyce.
Joyce sounds like a bull's name.
Yep. Sure does. That's all I have to say about that.
After that,
She had a wonderful smile.
She put her thumb in him and gripped him like a bowling ball.
Oh.
See,
Boy.
I haven't been blue on the show in a while.
No,
I
it's-
haven't had the right co-host for that.
It's time, buddy.
Yeah, we're the right co-host.
Yep.
Anyway, for those of you who are listening to this now on Tuesday, you should listen to the Smokin' Butts and Tappin' Ash podcast tomorrow on Wednesday.
5 a.m.
Because I was on their show just before we recorded this show.
Yep. It sure was.
So
We did another kind of crossover. I guess,
Yeah.
I think, or
We
whatever.
did.
I think we're going to do that at Pulpit Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
We
be
talked
cool.
about that.
Yeah.
Make it like Podcast-a-Palooza.
Yeah, he told
And
me.
like, record.
That'd be
like,
awesome.
Each record an episode.
He
like
texted me
there.
that like at 4 o'clock this morning or midnight. Or, it
Nick
was,
did?
yeah, because I was asleep and when
Like at
I
his
woke up
bedtime?
to it. Yeah, his bedtime. I woke
Hang
up
on.
to it because I was already asleep.
Hang on, you son of a bitch. He's sending me selfies, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I get them all day.
He's sending me selfies. Like
Usually
whatever.
he's on the shitter.
Thankfully he was not
Yeah.
in this case.
Wait till tomorrow.
I know he missed me.
Here we go. Dude, it was Saturday at 10:36 p.m.
That's pretty late.
Saturday at 10:36 p.m. And then you responded Sunday morning at 8:58 a.m.
I told you I was asleep when you had said it.
10:58.
And I'd already
is
been to
not-
a wedding and everything.
I mean, did you catch the bouquet?
No. They didn't even throw one.
Really?
What the hell kind of wedding was that?
No, they didn't.
Okay. That's different.
It wasn't your typical wedding. It was just like a, hey, we're married.
Gay wedding?
No.
I don't know. It's Southern Illinois, and you're telling me it's not a typical wedding. I mean, that's
It was just
kind of where I
It was
went.
kind of it was at the Elks, I mean,
Okay.
it was in the back.
Oh, this is the one that had the Mexican buffet.
Yeah, the Mexican buffet for
see,
the
now that is my kind of wedding.
Yeah, it
that
was
was
good.
a
Yeah.
backroom special.
Yep, it was good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where Joyce was.
Oh, well, no, she was at the hotel
Well,
last year.
she came down.
Yeah, she's relocated.
What's your wife think about that? Or is she holding the camera for you?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to hold the camera.
I can't let all the secrets out.
No. It's very mysterious. He won't give us all the details.
I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want the details getting
No,
out if
you
I were
don't.
him. So
No, he'll just give them to you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you want them or not.
Yep, you're gonna hear them.
anyway, so you guys, since we last chatted, have been doing a lot more with Nick Gervais, My Monthly Cigars, but also
Yes,
the
sir.
fucking good coffee.
The fucking good
Fucking
coffee.
And
Fucking
you've
good
made a rub.
We have made a rub. I haven't heard from Nick since he got it in the mail.
He hasn't used it.
Shit, I should have brought it today.
I was going to say,
Next
talk
time
about
you're
the
down.
rub.
Next time you're down. I can't
Why not?
because it may turn into something more. So,
You
I
can't
don't
even
know
talk
yet.
about the rub?
nope. I will say it's made with
You're killing me
fucking
on the
good
content
coffee,
here.
lounge blend, and it's going to be called Fa Q beef rub. So that's all I can say right now. Like I'm not going to give any taste notes, none of that stuff, no flavor notes. You'll just have to try it next time.
Okay.
With a fair warning, we will make some shit up for you to try with the rub. Travis doesn't like it, but he
It's going to be hot
says
dogs?
it's not going to be hot dogs.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
He said,
Wait a minute.
He said this rub sucks, dude.
I did not. I said
You
it
guys
was.
have
he
a
really
rub
I said it was
that
earthy.
you don't even like?
Well-
Travis doesn't like anything.
I kind of feel like all three of you should be in agreement and like it, if it is going to be.
I didn't like
your
it
It
when
rub.
was
was
2 to
on.
1. It's fine.
Scott told me he didn't really like it.
Travis is a liar.
I'm just saying.
Scott made a whole nother batch just the other day.
I just
Yeah,
I just
another
feel-
batch on his own. He didn't make it like Dave did.
Oh.
Does that tell you something?
He did make it just like I did with one variation, which
Okay.
we were
Which
gonna
would
try.
be not how you made
but
it.
not be how.
Well, it's a very minor variation.
But
Is it
was-
one you would have done?
Yes, we talked about it, and I couldn't find this particular ingredient to try it, but Scott
This is
had
so
some.
fucking vague. This is great.
I know,
radio.
I know. They got it. We're building the mystery.
Yeah,
building the
it was
mystery.
There you go.
Yes.
Um,
Fuck you, beef rub.
Fuck you, beef rub.
Fuck you, lounge blend.
Okay.
Excellent coffee.
Wow. You had nothing really to offer up on that topic, so now
I
I'm
got
sitting here
nothing.
thinking about what else we can talk about. So
Well, we can't let all the little secrets out.
Yes,
It's the secrets.
it is
guess.
secret. I'm gonna open my water here.
yeah, your $5 water.
Yeah, that.
Yes, my $2.50 water.
It looks like beer.
Yeah.
Because I have not been drinking.
Liquid death.
So he buys something that looks like beer
Yep.
that tastes like water.
that he pays $4 a bottle for. That he bitches about how high gas is and everything.
Gas is fucking stupid.
If you want to know,
No joke.
It was $4.29 when I got gas the other day.
wait till
At the
election.
cheapest place in
I
town.
bought it for $3.84 on my way down here,
Yeah.
which was stupid.
It's $3.99 here in town right now.
I
It's
would have.
insane, man.
Wait till election. It's going to go up and it'll drop. It'll be like 2 something around election.
Yep. And then go right back up
Yep.
to $5.
Nah.
No, not when Trump wins.
We're not going to talk about any of that.
No, we're not. No, let's
No.
not. Yeah, but I don't.
Sorry to take the wind out of your sails.
You
there,
have
Nick.
just gone way. I'm like, now I'm sitting here like, what are we talking about? So no, okay. I have a link that of a story that I did want to bring up because I know you buy some stuff and resell it.
I do, yes.
know, various
It's one of
items.
my many side hustles.
So Country Living actually. I know.
I'm not going to...
They put together a list of 40 things you didn't know you could sell on eBay. And I thought it was interesting. Apparently, broken crayons. You can sell a pound bag of assorted colors for $15 on eBay.
People make
Okay.
candles
Because
out of
people melt the crayons for
Uh-huh.
crafting applications.
Yes, they do.
So this is what this list is. It's all like junk, basically,
Mhm.
that you didn't know that other people need, that you can make money on.
Well,
Yes.
send me that list. I got a
Absolutely.
lot
So
of junk.
yeah, so there's that. Egg cartons.
I didn't know that.
Crafters and people who raise backyard hens for
Yeah.
eggs
Oh, well,
need
yeah.
empty egg cartons. So a stack of 20 of them can go for like $20.
Oh, shit. People around here ain't going to pay that. They're just like, bring me your empty egg cartons.
This is all shit you throw on eBay. You don't care about people around here. You want to put this on eBay.
So how much did you say those sell for?
The crayons or the egg cartons?
Just either one of them. The egg cartons. Let's just go the egg
20
cartons.
cartons for $20.
$1 a
Okay.
carton.
So
So,
$1 a carton, essentially.
Just to break down the resale business for everybody. This is one of my gripes here recently. We've been selling on eBay pretty consistently for a solid year, really over 20 years, but pretty hardcore over the last year. And some new laws have went into effect over the last year and a half.
Of course there have been.
Yeah, so used to, you would make about, 17, 18 bucks off that sale.
Yeah.
Well, now, eBay fees have went up to $15.
Wait, what?
Yes.
For
Or
every-
15%, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like,
Which,
what?
is oftentimes much more than $15. Then you're going to be taxed, self-employment tax, 1099K, 15%.
Whoa, wait. Who does that?
The government. The government does this.
Who's tracking that, though?
The IRS is tracking it.
On eBay?
So you will, yes.
So the IRA is monitoring your eBay,
No.
Yes.
like, sales?
Yes. So
Or do you have to self-report?
No, you get a 1099K in the mail from eBay, and actually an individual one from each Cash App that you accept payment on. So you will get a 1099K from that if you sell over $650 worth of merchandise
In one item or just all together?
altogether.
Okay.
Then if you take
By
in,
the way, you are not a lawyer, so anybody that's thinking about this should consult some sort of, like,
don't,
proper authority.
this
but,
is just
but
from
this
my
is-
personal
this is your
experience,
personal experience. But yeah.
and my tax return last year. So say that $20, if you were to have bought those
egg
cartons for $10, you're into it $10. You're into it 15% in fees. You're into it 15% in
$1.50.
taxes. So you're going to make $14 total. Subtract your investment, $10. You only make $4.
And your time of shipping it and all that.
Yeah, your time of shipping it, your supplies. That is totally
So
not.
give us
worth
something else,
dealing with.
Nick. We need something better than egg cartons.
I was going to say, I'm not going
But
to give you that.
if you have 100 sets of egg cartons, it would be worth selling.
like 50 used plastic bottle caps can be listed for up to $7.
Not worth your time. Now, 2 years ago, absolutely.
100 non-dented beer caps can fetch $12 or more. Like the
Oh,
beer
Yeah,
cap.
that would be
okay,
a
yeah.
good one because there's no money invested other than the alcohol that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Probably pretty
Ooh,
cheap to ship.
here we go. A stack of 4 Southwest Airline drink vouchers sold for $20.78. Kroger fuel reward points are another hot item with 6,000 points, nabbing $130.
What?
Yeah.
Not bad.
So
How do you sell points?
I don't know how you transfer.
So how do
fuel
you
points.
transfer?
That's a great question because we shop at Kroger, but we don't get our gas at Kroger.
We do.
But see, if you
I
get
would
your
love to
fuel
sell
points-
those.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
so what do
if
you use your points for?
You might actually need.
Fuck,
To,
I don't know. They're just floating around in space.
Well, fuck, I'm going to start using your number instead of mine.
I was gonna say, shit,
Might
man.
as well if you get gas at Kroger.
Oh, yeah,
There
we
you
do.
go. I mean,
Because we usually get about $1 off.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
you
I
go.
have an
And we
elect-
don't do all of our shopping at Kroger. We just do a little bit.
see,
But we do it strategically. Like on the weekend, you get double fuel points.
these people are selling coupons. Lowe's, Kohl's, Pottery Barn, fetching between 99 cents and $10, depending upon the coupon.
Yeah, that would be worth it. You could ship those in an envelope.
I mean, empty candle jars going for around $30 for a set of 4.
Nice, nice.
People make candles, man. So they
I
need the
know.
jar to put it in. So it's like you just send them the empty jar. Realistically, I would think you can go and get mason jars for a lot cheaper. But hey, what do I know? Here we go. Chargers for old iPods. Like the old, maybe the fat thing
Yeah.
and whatnot. Because you can't get those anymore. You can get them for about $3 on the
We actually
online
found one of the
marketplace.
first generation iPod touches in one of the totes of shit that we just bought to sell.
Yeah. Empty product boxes. You
Oh,
guys brought this
ask
up.
Travis
Reason.
about the boxes.
Empty product boxes. Like an empty product box for an iPhone 12 can be found on eBay for around $9. An empty American Girl doll can bring in $18.99.
So,
And just for that, I would like to say that just Sunday, I returned a TV to the store without the box
was it at Sam's Club?
and without the receipt.
Was it at Sam's Club?
Yeah.
That's the variation to the rule. Apparently, Sam's Club doesn't give a shit.
No, as long as you bring that shit
Yeah.
back, they're taking it.
Target
But-
will not take
But
it.
I will say Best Buy I know will too because I've returned them to Best Buy without the box.
Yeah, they're
I have
kinda-
had the receipt, but I have.
See,
I've
if
had
you
the
were going
rec-
to tell me box and receipt, that Joby tripod be going back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But,
I would
Well,
still try to
which you
take it
should
back.
probably still have the
Yeah.
digital receipt for that.
Yeah.
Right? on
You
your.
know, I might now that
Yeah.
you say that.
If you've got Best Buy points or whatever, like the
Yeah, now that you say that, I very
I'm-
well may.
take
I
it
may have
back.
to
I mean,
take
what's the
that
worst
thing
that can
back.
happen? Walk in there and say, "Hey, this thing's a piece of junk."
This thing's
Yeah.
freaking
Look
garbage.
at this thing; it's effing broken.
It's effing broken. I still have the chunk of leg, too.
I'd take it back.
I almost spit my cigar like you did the water on our podcast.
Don't ruin your podcast.
I mean,
Owner's manuals for vintage model cars sell between $5 and $30.
hold on.
That actually makes sense because
Repeat that.
if you have a vintage car, that's a part, that's a component of that
Yeah.
vehicle, the owner's manual.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
people want that owner's manual in the glove box.
Yes.
We used
You
to
know?
do. Me and my buddy used to get like old 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers
Yeah.
and we'd rebuild them, and that was really hard to find. Like if you could find like a manual from a '86 Honda 3-wheeler or something.
Yes, they
Oh,
can
yeah.
go for big money.
Yeah, those would go for $100 a piece. Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes.
so. Installation CDs for various printers, software, and operating systems.
That one doesn't make any sense because all the drivers are online.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Which
Most of these owners' manuals are online.
Broken Keurig coffee maker, which can be sold for parts for about $40.
oh yes.
Really?
On that subject, I watch a guy on YouTube that actually buys the ab loungers that are at every yard sale that you've ever been to. But he takes them apart and sells just the caps and the handles and this and
Yeah.
that and the actual canvas and makes a couple $100 altogether for his $5 ab lounger.
For people like rebuilding their own or something.
Yeah, like if they actually use it, I don't know who the hell does.
Now that's not
Right.
the blue chair thing you.
Yeah, you just-
said? Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah.
Do that again, Dave. For those of you on the YouTube,
Yeah, you're getting a show.
That's for you.
You got a free laugh. Gift cards. These people are selling gift cards. So, like, this guy put a $263 gift card for Target, and he listed it for $237.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're
I've seen
buying.
people do
yeah,
that.
exactly. You're getting a little, but basically, he returned an item, got store credit, and he would have preferred cash. So, in this case,
Yep.
he's selling it for maybe 80 cents on the
It'd
dollar.
be like
or
people
something
who
like
sell their
that.
link card, basically.
Exactly.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Empty wine bottles, $10 for a case of 6. You know, things like that. Empty makeup. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was an interesting thought that people could. Oh, here's one for you, Dave.
Okay.
Empty game cases sell
Oh,
between
yeah.
$4 and $12 depending on the game.
I actually just sold a Game Boy DS case only
Mm-hmm.
for $30 2 days ago.
That guy's an idiot.
No, he's not. Now, with that game and the case, he has like an $80 game.
But when you just had the game, it
Yes.
was what it was.
So you just sold the Game Boy, the game?
Just the case.
Oh, for the actual.
that you would have thrown away.
Like you mean like what I'm saying, like the console, the actual
No,
game,
the
or
game
the
case.
game? Oh, the game.
Like the-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Got your game case.
yeah.
Wow.
I know, man. It's crazy.
Incomplete board games. Maybe somebody's got a board game where they're missing a
Missing a
piece.
piece.
They buy the incomplete version online. As long as it has the piece they're
Piece they want,
missing,
yeah.
they get what they get, you know? So,
That's somebody who wants to really buy that. Now, see me, I would just go buy. I guess if it was a discontinued game, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go buy another game.
yeah, but like the example they gave was the Pokemon edition of Monopoly.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's like a limited edition.
yeah. I was gonna say, if it was
thing,
something
so,
that you
know,
can't buy
whatever.
new anymore.
Mhm.
So, old tires. They're saying basically for tire swings and things of that nature
Yeah.
between $20 and $80. I don't
Can you
know.
even
if I'd be-
ship that?
I don't know.
You can ship anything, I guess.
See, that's the
you
thing.
can ship well, they ship new tires too. You can get them online.
Yeah, tires are a weird thing though, man. You can't just like
It's
tires
You
are
can't
like
throw them away.
Yeah, I would say you can't
no,
just throw them
you
away.
can't throw them away,
They're-
but you can ship them to people.
I had an old tire and I put it out for cleanup day, and them sons of bitches did not take it.
They won't-
They
they won't
that's
pick it
like
up.
a special kind of refuse.
They won't
like,
pick up
I
tires.
wanted to just roll it into the street.
Pick up, and actually, since for my job or whatever, I know some of the rules, or whatever. Like basically, like if you have like an alarm clock that plugs into the wall,
Technically, they shouldn't
we
take
can't
that.
anything that plugs in. We can't take it. It's an
Yeah,
electronic.
that's why they have those
Really?
e-waste
Yeah.
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's got a cord, you're not
if
supposed
it
to
yeah
throw
vacuum
away.
cleaner, we can't throw away a vacuum cleaner. If it literally if it plugs in, we're not supposed to take it.
Now let's
Wow.
be real.
They do.
You
Yeah.
just
People-
throw it in the can. So
You throw it
don't
in
see
the bag.
Throw it in the
You throw it
bag.
in the bag. You tie the bag up. You
And-
throw that in the can. Nobody's rooting through the
Yeah,
can.
and
to
you
see-
get so many
Yeah.
people that get so mad that they set up TVs, they're broken TVs, and we
Yeah,
can't
you
we
can't
can't
do
take
that.
those.
Something I learned recently, the green circuit board in TVs, if you remove that, you can take that to the junkyard, and they will give you $5 a pound for just the green
Oh, yeah.
ones.
Well, that's why you see a lot of
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
that's why you
Copper?
Yes, the copper
Yeah.
and the silver.
That's why you see a lot of the TVs that people do put out. The scrappers
Stripped
will,
of that.
Yeah, the scrappers will go by and rip it open in their yard and take that out and then sleeve the rest of the scrap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scavengers.
I
man.
don't notice that
Yeah.
up in my area.
It's crazy what people will.
There's a lot
pay
of
for.
electronic recycling drives going
Yeah.
on like all over the place.
Yeah, they have them.
But yeah, so but paint, you can't throw away paint.
Nope.
No.
You know,
That's
You can't.
That's something that
lawn-
does fit in the trash can.
lawn refuse.
If it's dry, you can throw it away. I always tell
Paint.
everybody, if you've got paint, pop the top and set it outside and let it dry up, and then they'll take it.
Oh.
You just can't throw away wet paint, basically.
Okay.
But like lawn refuse, like if you like go and trim your bushes,
Yeah.
and all the
yard
clippings
waste
and everything, yard waste, you
Yeah.
can't just throw that away.
You
gotta,
can't.
like,
And
dispose of
actually,
that
you know,
properly.
by law, you cannot throw away kitty litter because it has feces in it.
Really?
And you
Oh,
can't-
wow.
you can't throw away kitty litter.
Well, what about like diapers?
Not really. You're not supposed to take them. I mean, you know, I mean, again,
What do you do with them?
I don't know. It's a great
Burn
line.
'em.
There's no trash guy alive that's not going to take them. Put them in your trash and throw them
Yeah.
away.
You just burn them.
But it's one of those things that if they wanted to, there's like back at my job when I was, everybody at our jobs, you start on the garbage truck. And basically, if you can hack it there, they'll give you a good job.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things that if okay, I'm going to Nick's house and I know Nick is an asshole and always has bad trash, trust me, I will take the time to eyeball his trash. And if there's something that I'm not going to take, I will leave it in his yard. So you got
be
gotta,
nice, everyone.
Yeah, be nice to your trash guys. You'll be surprised how far your trash can will go just purchasing a couple bottles of cold water or Gatorade a year. Just sit them out there.
That's an excellent idea. I never even thought of
That
that.
is an
I'm
excellent
gonna do
idea.
I'm
that.
telling you, you take a garbage guy a candy bar and a Gatorade, your can will last. I promise you an additional 2 years.
Wow.
I promise you.
I'm gonna
Just
do
as
that.
long as he knows, Dave. Every once in a while, he brings a soda out to me.
I'm going to do that once a month now.
I'm telling you, you'll get a lot more picked up.
See, my can is delivered by the company,
Yeah.
so like,
Well, see, okay.
if I need a new one, I just call up them, and
but
they
they'll
just
charge
drop
you for
off a
it.
new one.
They usually charge you for it.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Mine
they're
doesn't.
expensive.
Mine will charge for an additional can.
An additional can.
Yes.
A lot of people.
Yes.
We had a woman that tipped us. Now there was 3 of us, but she tipped us $25 every week.
Oh wow.
Was this Joyce?
No, it wasn't choice.
Oh.
But
He
Not
tipped
the-
her, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
It was a special service.
He gave her just the tip.
It was a behind the
Or
dumpster
a lot
special.
of people. You have a lot of people at Christmas time. They tip. You know.
Well, yeah.
good. Like we had a lot of
Like
people.
I've heard of that, like tipping
Yeah.
the mailman
Yeah.
and things
And
like
see,
that. 'cause
and I think we got on that on our podcast, or maybe
like, I
just
never
us.
do.
Brent. But there's so many things, and I don't think we've maybe talked about this on air. But like I hate now, like if you go, and one of the biggest ones,
fuck.
like going to Starbucks or whatever, and I don't go there, but you're standing there and you order the cup of coffee. Well, then
Yeah.
they slide it around and
Oh,
want
yeah.
a
No.
tip, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
paying $6. Like, okay, around here, there's a bakery in here.
And what is that person doing for you other
Exactly.
than swiveling the iPad
My-
around?
Yeah, and my thing is like there's a bakery here and here.
Yep.
Okay, now if I go into a bakery and you're there, what is your job? Your job is to go and get the cookies or the donuts or whatever I want, the bread, out, put it in the box, and sell it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you're not like a waitress. You're not making the
Right.
So why would I tip you
Now I will say,
extra for doing it? I'm
here's
sorry,
a place,
but
here's a place that relatively recently I feel like started tipping or having the tip option, and I do tip them. Subway,
really,
the Subway sandwich artist.
honestly, I never go to
Because
Subway,
it's
but-
always the same person ringing me up that actually went through the line and made my whole sandwich for me.
Yeah, but
I watched them make my sandwich
But
for
they're
me.
also doing. I if you want to do it, that's fine. But also,
I
I'm
don't
like,
tip like big. I mean, let's be real. 15% on a Subway order is what? Maybe like $1 or something. So realistically, it's not like they're making giant money off of
I
it.
know, but
But
I'm still.
but I will tip them because, you know.
Maybe I'm just the asshole where I'm like, that's your job.
Well, now look, I'm with you on like
That's your job.
Starbucks
I'm
and
sorry.
that sort of thing. It's like I don't
Yeah.
tip there.
Yeah.
You know, but Subway for whatever reason, I've been like, you know what, I'll go ahead.
It's more and more places are doing it. They swivel that
Oh,
pad
I
around to
know.
you. Where you want to tip? No, and then
It may be just built into the software that comes on those.
I'm sure it is,
Also-
but also the business itself.
But
can
you also
say,
got to
"Don't do it,
watch
take it
and
off."
see like what is actually involved in the tip. Like there is a cigar lounge that I know that I will not name that they have both a bar and they have a humidor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's say you go in the humidor, you pick out 3 cigars, then you sit down, you have maybe 2 or 3 drinks, and then you get the bill. Well, on the bill, are your 3 cigars and your drinks.
Okay.
And then they have the little the boxes you can check for tips.
Tip, yeah.
Or you have the line where you can write in your own tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you go off the boxes and check one of the boxes,
It's over the whole total.
It's over the whole total. So now you're tipping on the price of the cigars that you went in the humidor and you picked out and that they did absolutely nothing for.
Exactly.
You know, as well as those drinks. And so that racks that tip up significantly.
Yeah.
So then if you're smart, you look at the receipt, you realize, okay, it's the whole thing. I'm only going to tip on the drinks, and then you got to do a little bit of math.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You got to watch that, you know?
I'll be watching from here on out.
Well, you got to watch it, yeah, because there's so many things that I'm just like, I'm not going to tip for that, you know? I'm like,
Well, and I get it. Everybody needs to make money, but, you know, at the same time, my hard-earned dollar's worth the same amount as theirs.
I've worked.
And, you know, I got to do what I got to do.
When you deliver a newspaper, does somebody tip you every time?
Oh, shit, I got people stealing from me every time.
I mean, that's the thing. I don't know.
And realistically, so, like, a lot of my newspaper boxes, the mechanism for the quarters, you know, has broken.
Yeah.
Well, the company that made those boxes is out of business. And so I have to find somebody that repairs, like, pinball games or coin-operated materials and things. That's not an easy thing to find these days.
No, and when you do find them, they're expensive.
Exactly. And then it's like, okay, how much is this going to cost me to repair? And is it even worth me to? So in a couple of them, I've just straight up removed the mechanisms. And so they're basically honor boxes. And I'm just, you know, I've got a sign that basically says, like, hey, you know, please, you know, deposit your $1 and then you can take your pay. Nobody fucking does.
No, they just take the paper.
They just take the paper. And so it's like, you know, so I kind of look at that as a loss leader. But it sucks because I shouldn't have to lose product. But no, people steal.
It's just part of it, man.
It really is.
Well, my thing is, and I think I did it last time. They just feel entitled to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole.
I've got down to the plug. Maybe I can burn through it.
What? Oh, yeah, your cigar.
Yeah.
You were having a
Got a little plug.
bit of an issue. He also apparently doesn't understand that on a podcast you need to keep the microphone down, but that's okay.
So this doesn't blow right into the thing.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
You know, you can. Okay, whatever.
I was being courteous, damn it.
He's all about the sound.
I know.
Very
I
much.
am.
I know.
I like quality.
He thinks things that bother him bother everybody else in the world, and I always tell him they don't, Dave. You're the only one in the world that heard that.
See,
Or
Travis thinks that way. People,
I will say
people gravitate towards podcasts that sound good.
this is true. And one gripe that I have with some podcasts, and I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, some of them, the volume levels are low
yeah, and you can't hear them.
to where I have to crank the volume in my car
Yep.
practically all the way up in order to hear it.
Yep.
I got a friend.
So, like, when I edit, I adjust and I
Yeah.
crank my levels because I figure if it's good at, like, medium, then that's great, you know?
Yeah, I have a friend local who was doing a podcast, and they had great content. It was like a comic book, pop culture based deal, and they're a great bunch of guys too. And I wanted to support it, and I wanted to spread the word,
you just
but
couldn't hear it.
you cannot hear it.
Yeah.
Like usually a podcast in my car, I have on volume like 14, and it's kind of probably too loud for most people, but
Yeah.
you know, and like say yours would get over and then it would cut into theirs and it was just like it was dead silent. I had to turn it up to like 22 and then shit sounded all washed out.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to help people with that, but I mean, other than just talking about it every once in a while.
Well, there's a couple
but, yeah.
tricks. Like I'm sure a lot of them use the same software. You know, they're just one-click buttons to level everyone out.
Well, and some of them also might start out with not the fancy board and all
We
that.
don't have to for that part. Like it may sound like they're talking into a soda can, but at least you can hear them.
You can hear it. Okay,
You can hit
okay.
amplify.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I use Audacity.
Yeah, me too.
So okay.
The
So I mean,
audacity?
there's an amplify section in there, so I'll use that to like pump up the individual tracks and whatnot. You
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
So
It's insane.
I know.
Just
I know.
take a couple minutes and learn how to do
That
it.
sun is really screwing with me.
Yeah,
It's
it's
right
hitting
in
you
my
right
eyeballs.
in your eyes, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's at Dave, but he's kind of behind that tree a little bit.
No, it's right in my effing face. But that's okay. I'll power through
If Nick would stand
for you
up,
guys.
if Nick would stand up, he would just block the sun from
I
us.
mean, I could, but I'm not going to stand up.
It'll be gone in no
that's
time.
just rude.
So, okay, so
Travis.
aside from your plug, how's your cigar?
Oh, it's excellent. Excellent. These are always a good choice.
And
I
you're
use
smoking again the Kentucky Fire
the
Cured?
Kentucky Fired Cured Fat Molly Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I don't have the sweet. They're kind of hard to find around here. So this is a delicacy today.
That's why I got
Thank
it for
you,
you.
Travis.
You're welcome.
Travis, your Ecuadorian Camacho there.
Oh, sorry. I was actually getting ready to say something and held that. This is my third cigar. So, actually my fourth cigar for the day.
So it's great.
It's okay.
It's a cigar. at
It's a
this
cigar.
point.
It's a cigar at this point.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
It's my third one, like back to back.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
No, I've done it before, but then after you reach that point where they all taste the same, really.
Yep.
Okay.
My taste buds are fried right now.
I'm enjoying this Micallef Black. It's a nice. It's not overpowering. Like you'd have thought that calling it the black and with it kind of being a darker Maduro, that it would be a really strong cigar. It's not. It's a solid medium, and the draw on it's been really good. Got a nice flaky ash going on.
Yeah.
So
It's a nice looking cigar.
It is. I mean, I'm digging it. And I think it's only like $8.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's a nice well, here, let me look.
Actually, now that I think about it, this cigar,
The Toro is $8. The Robusto $7.
my Camacho that I am smoking was free because my nice friend Nick Miller gave it to me.
Oh,
It
it's
was-
that one.
It was
Was
in
it
one of the
in the-
bags.
that's right.
he
Nick's
gave us.
goodie bag.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Nick goodie bag.
Okay.
So in that case, I love it.
I don't
It tastes
remember.
way better now.
I don't remember where I got that one.
It's a lot better now that I know it was free.
Yep.
I've been smoking a
always
lot
are.
of the ones out of my humidor lately because, like I said, money's been kind of tight. So, like, I've been kind of smoking.
We noticed because you didn't bring us any cigars.
I mean, I didn't. I
He
kind of.
conveniently forgot.
I
didn't he,
ran
Dave?
out of the
Whoops, it's smoker's
house.
choice.
Yeah. Does he look like he runs anywhere? You
He
didn't
runs
run
as
a-
fast as I do.
Yeah.
I
I
guarantee
He
that.
walked out of the house
I
very
ran
slow.
out of the house to get going, and yeah, I forgot. So
Oh well.
it's okay.
Hey, I'm still smoking on some of the other.
I was
ones
gonna
you gave me.
say, man, I brought you a lot of
You did.
cigars in
You-
two
Yeah,
different
this is ton.
occasions.
You
so,
really
like,
did.
I kind of built up a little goodwill.
You did. You're good for a while.
Okay, well that's good.
You're still VIP status.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, why don't we go ahead and get into the Villiger entertainment segment, and that's brought to you by Villiger Cigars, guys. You guys have had Villiger cigars.
Excellent.
The Villiger.
There we go.
Excellent.
Somebody did it.
cigars.
The 1888 Nicaragua that they unveiled at PCA, wonderful, wonderful cigar, and the TAA that they had come out this year was amazing. And if anybody is coming to PulpitFest, they should reach out to Teddy, because I know that Teddy has a store near him that is a
Ooh.
TAA store that previously has gotten Villiger TAA cigars. And so you might be able to check in with Teddy to see if Teddy can grab some, if they have them, and bring them to PulpitFest, for
Oh,
you
yeah.
for money.
Teddy,
So-
you're my boy.
So, because this year's was done as a collaboration between Villiger and Aganorsa Leaf, and it was super awesome. So, I'm just saying, Teddy might be a good hookup for that TAA. But if you're not aware of Villiger cigars, go to their website, check out the store locator, find a store near you that carries them, and try them. You'll like them. So, what have you guys
Guarantee
been
it.
watching?
Travis, go ahead.
Or podcasts you've been listening to? Things that
Or
have-
anything entertainment
Things that have
wise.
entertained you.
You know what I listen to that I really like is that new Smokin' Bus and Tappin' Ash podcast.
That is a hell of a
That's
podcast.
a hell of a podcast. Put on by three great guys.
I mean, I listen to it. I'll say that.
They're all great.
no, really.
It
all
gets me
great
through.
looking
It, get,
fellas.
it gets me through an hour of my drive on Wednesday.
You're welcome. No, really. Well, I told you before, I just finished Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix.
Yeah.
I really like that series. Not the movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
The series they got on there. I like
What do
it.
you got against Matthew McConaughey?
He kind of gets some of his movies are okay, but all right.
Oh, dude, that
He's
one
the
that-
same character. all
Yeah,
the time.
same character.
Okay, I'm gonna break the
Oh.
mold here. I'm gonna give you the exception to that rule. Have you seen Dallas Buyers
I
Club?
knew you were going to say that where he had AIDS or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But I still
Dude,
think
it was so good. That was
I'll
a
have to
good
watch
movie.
that.
no, it's not.
It was a good movie.
Travis has horrible taste.
It was a good
movies.
movie.
No, I don't. I have great taste in movies.
It was a good movie. He
Um,
was different in that.
Okay.
It was a good movie.
we watched The Lincoln Lawyer, and we've started Goliath on Amazon Prime.
Another good show.
Good
with,
show.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Mm-hmm. I love Billy Bob Thornton. Love him.
Biscuits
and
mustard.
French fried
I'm
taters.
trying to think. We
Fried
watched
onions.
another one that's been pretty good here lately. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I don't remember. I'll think of it. Discuss amongst
Thrilling.
yourselves.
I'm going to go hang
Thrilling.
out with Joyce for a little while. Joyce.
Oh, man. We've been starting to watch TV again because it's been brutally hot around here.
Mustard and
so-
hunky bread.
I like to stuff the monkey bread.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's another show.
Whoa.
Sorry. Yep.
Okay. We don't want to be talking about hunky bread getting stuffed over there.
Anyway, we've been getting back into some TV because we were enjoying the pool and stuff, and
Yeah.
this summer with the boys. Now they're about to go back to school, so it's
Yeah.
time to
I watch more
get back in
in
the entertainment.
Oh, I definitely watch more in the winter.
Yeah, wintertime I could tell you 1,000.
So we've been catching up on some things. We are watching the 3rd season of Ted Lasso, which I was talking to you about.
You were suggesting that to me. Now, I don't have an Apple TV subscription, so
It's worth it for a
me,
month.
I'm like, whatever. But
There's
I've heard
enough-
a
there's
lot of
enough
people
good
say that's
stuff.
the best show.
It's
that's like the only reason I would even consider subscribing to Apple TV.
there's
not
a
really...
couple good things on there. Your
What
kid
was the
would like
one-
Fraggle Rock. It's excellent.
Oh, see, I do like
the new Fraggle Rock.
Your
But
kid
no
would like
shit,
Fraggle
man.
Rock.
Like I will say, probably just
What's the one that has? Oh fuck, Michael Scott.
The Office?
Yeah, isn't there one with him in it where he's a dick?
probably.
On Apple, you mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And
I
it's
don't-
got Rachel from Friends.
I don't have Apple TV.
I don't know. I haven't watched that.
Anyway, yeah,
But-
I think there's a show on there that's got him in it.
But
And
now Apple TV, that's not like an app. Like,
Yeah,
don't
it's
you
an
ha-
app.
that's an
Oh,
app.
I thought
so
you had to have something.
no,
It's
to
only
see,
like
that's the thing.
$5 too.
There's the device,
Yeah.
which I have the device. That's what I stream all my shit through on my TV.
Oh, okay, I thought there
But then
okay.
there's Apple TV, which is a separate subscription
Okay.
app.
I thought you had to
that-
have the box.
But
to
that's the
actually
thing.
have it. Yeah.
Even if you have the box, you don't have the app. You still got to
Right.
sign up for that
Oh,
and
okay.
everything.
Yep,
So
but
like that's been my thing.
The difference with the Apple TV app is all of their shows are great quality. Like it's top tier production, sound, everything. Like it's you're watching like a real show, real movie, not just something they pumped out. They put a lot of thought into this stuff. And for real, man, Ted Lasso is probably the best show I've ever seen. Like
Really?
the writing, the comedy, the emotional stuff.
Soccer?
Yes. Football.
Football.
Football is life. But dude, it's so great. And then we started the 2nd season of The Bear on Hulu.
Ooh, I watched the first season. I haven't watched the second yet.
We're only like 2 or 3 in. It's
The first
excellent.
season was dark
Oh,
at times.
yeah, I've heard that the 2nd season is a little more dark, but I don't know. yet.
Really?
Isn't that
That's
like
what I
he's
hear.
a chef
I thought
or
he was like
something?
in a
Yeah.
better place at the end of the first one.
Well,
Okay.
Because that's
we'll
the,
see. I don't know yet.
That's
Okay,
the kid
okay.
from Shameless is all
yeah.
I've seen.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I never watched that show.
Well, I've seen bits and pieces because my son and my wife watch it.
Yeah,
My
talk
oldest
about
son.
Blue. That's
I
way
know,
off the
I
deep
know,
end.
I
there.
Yeah,
know.
that shows. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, like I watched some of it and I had to take some breaks because it was just a little too much.
Yeah.
They're trying to push the shock value, I think.
Yeah, they are.
And what else, man?
I did think of the other one I've been watching. We just started on Paramount, I believe. I think it's Special Agent Lioness or something.
Ooh, yeah, I saw a preview for
That's
that.
Pretty good show.
And actually, I saw an article recently that said basically if you like Jack Ryan on Amazon,
yeah, you'll like it.
that you should just go straight into this. That it's
Yeah.
like a really good.
It's a good, and how they're doing it, it's like
Isn't Morgan Freeman in that?
he is, but he hasn't came in yet.
Okay.
He's in like the little picture of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But as far as I've got, he hasn't came into it
Okay,
yet.
Okay.
But I guess he's in there somewhere.
I still need to watch the last season of Jack Ryan.
I do too. Apparently, I'm 2 seasons behind on that.
Dude, third season was freaking good.
The third season was good.
With the Russians.
I'm struggling to get through the second one. It's a little.
I thought they were all
slowish.
good. I think
they were all good. Yeah.
In my opinion, the third one is probably the worst. But
really?
yeah, I thought so. But the first and second, awesome. Loved
I
them.
was pretty into the third one.
But try that Lioness. It's pretty good.
But I also binged the majority of the third one in one sitting with Dan over at Riverman one night.
So did you actually listen to it though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of those you can't.
Well, no, we would listen and we had to rewind back to re-listen to some things because that's one of those shows you really got to pay attention to because shit goes quick and then you're like, wait, who's that person? And whatever. So it's definitely one to concentrate on.
Did you ever watch Upload on Amazon?
No.
That is excellent, man. It is hilarious.
Okay.
And it's not too far from reality now. The premise is and you find this out in the first minute, so I'm not giving anything away.
Okay.
When you die or you think you're going to die, you have the option to upload your consciousness into the cloud. And depending on your wealth status, you get different tiers of where you stay. One thing is his girlfriend's rich, so he gets uploaded into the top tier fancy stuff. And they're talking about these people that are frozen in this particular section, and they're called the 1 giggers. They only get 1 gig of, paradise, so they're active for 37 seconds a month.
Oh my gosh.
It's good shit.
Okay.
So it uploads your consciousness, and you're basically alive in that.
But you're living in a digital.
Yeah, you're
world?
a digital being.
Is it a movie or a show?
It's a show. And there's 2 seasons so far. It's freaking
I think you
hilarious,
told me
man.
about that.
I did. I'm sure I did.
All right. I'll have to look for that.
You gotta check it out. It's got Robbie and Mel.
Stephen Amell's brother or cousin?
Neighbor.
They're related somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Stephen Amell, I mean, you and I were talking. Heels is back on Stars, and I watched the first season of that, and it was really good.
Dude, I want to.
Second
I want to
season's
see
on,
that.
but I'm
shit.
waiting to bank up episodes before I get back into that.
That's the other thing we consistently watch is wrestling.
See, okay.
Big wrestling household.
I don't watch these days professional wrestling, current professional wrestling. My eras, and I've talked about this on the show. As a kid, I liked the '80s rock and wrestling. Hogan, Macho Man, all the WWF stuff. And then obviously in high school, the Attitude Era, WWF versus WCW, that kind of thing. I was never into WCW all that much. I thought it was always just too hillbilly. But I liked WWF.
Okay.
But even then,
we're gonna go nerd comparison
right around
here.
2000, I got out of that.
So WCW reminded me of Rob Liefeld to comic books. It was a lot, but it was super creative. But they just kept on pushing and pushing to try to find something good, But at its core, it was great.
Yeah.
But it was too much.
Okay.
Too much, too fast.
Okay.
Dude, there's a lot of good stuff nowadays I think you would enjoy.
I don't know. I'm just not into the current stuff. I like watching the documentaries, the old documentaries about the old stuff. And then Dark Side of the Ring is an amazing show. And if there's one thing that Vice should be out of everything on that channel, that's the only thing that I'm oh yeah,
yep,
freaking Dark Side of the Ring's awesome. I'm waiting for the new ones to hit Hulu because that's where I watch it at is Hulu, and I don't know if this current season's on there yet or not.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is, but I've seen some snippets of the new season, and I'm interested. There's definitely some episodes that I'm interested in.
Me too.
And that's the thing about that show. Some of them I'm not super interested in. Other ones I'm super interested in. But then I watch the ones that I'm not as interested in, and they're still good.
Oh, yeah. I have never seen a bad wrestling documentary. Honestly. They're all great.
Well, they're all super depressing for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much.
By and large, they're pretty depressing. Not many people get into that and actually have a good time.
No.
Nope. Even people that are still living and having a good time. I know he's checked out.
You guys are talking about wrestling and bull.
I mean, Mick Foley. That guy's just a freaking I mean, shell of a human.
So
Oh, yeah.
let me
Beat the
ask
hell
you
out of
this,
himself
Nick,
so
because
much.
I asked Dave, and he's never really. I never can get this answer out of anybody.
I
that
I probably
guess-
answered it 1,000
Well,
times,
yes.
and he
We'll
just
say.
stopped
No,
listening.
he answers it, but my thing is, what draws you? It's so freaking cheesily fake.
Dude.
What is?
It's a male soap opera.
But I.
That's what it boils down
I
to.
just even
It's
when I was a little
just-
kid, I was like, "This is so
Dude,
fake."
it's
So
bread
you're
and
a big
circus.
Elvis fan, correct?
Yeah.
His stage show is what drew people in. Okay, that's
And
the
here's-
But
entertainment.
Elvis was real, and he was singing.
And here's the thing.
Not on stage, he wasn't. He was a character.
And
no,
here's
he
the
was
thing.
singing.
Even though you
So
know it's
what?
fake, those guys still have to be athletic as fuck to pull
And-
off
No,
what
I'm not.
they
No, I'm
pull
not
off.
saying that. But you know what I mean. I don't know.
I know.
When they come out and do their little speech, I'm gonna beat you. I don't know.
It's
I-
it's theater.
I
That's
know.
all it is. It's
Exactly.
theater. I mean,
That's
if you
exactly
look at
what
it
it
through
is.
that lens, it's hillbilly theater, and we
Yeah,
like it.
it's a,
you know,
it's a,
like
it's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
live.
exactly. It's just yeah.
Yep.
It's no different.
Okay.
It's like boxing. Do you really think these boxers hate each other to the point?
No,
like,
no.
you know,
I'm not
whatever?
saying
I
they
mean,
should hate. Like
They like get up,
like,
and,
no, like,
talk shit.
if I was gonna watch
UFC and whatnot.
Yeah, if I was gonna watch it, but that's one thing.
I
They
mean, UFC is two guys rolling around on the mat, punching each other
yeah,
in the dick.
but at
It
least
really is.
At least they're actually beating the shit out of each other. These guys aren't really.
Oh, dude, these wrestlers get beat up.
They beat.
Look at
they
Undertaker.
literally
Have you ever
beat
watched
the
those
shit
like
out of-
videos?
Undertaker
where, like, they
is-
show how those cages are made. It's basically a freaking trampoline.
But
underneath
see,
that
you're
thing.
you're
It's a
you're
hard
latching on to
trampoline.
one
I know.
tiny part.
Yeah.
I know, but that's my thing. Is and they? I guess I don't like it because I guess of the cheesy characters and the cheesy smack talking all the time and going into it. Yeah, okay. We're just saying boxers or UFC fighters. They smack talk in the interviews.
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to it, no, they just go in. And I don't watch either one of them, but they go in there and start beating the shit out of each other. I mean, they're literally beating the shit out of each other. These guys. No, I'm not saying I want them to hate each other or anything or literally be mad at each other, but at least they're really. I don't know. I guess I don't get the whole.
Dude. Well, who Draws?
soap-
Didn't Draws break his freaking neck or back in a match? I mean,
because something went
Multiple
wrong.
people.
yeah, but the thing is, it's
Well,
not
because
like
he put
these-
himself in that situation. to
Yeah, I mean-
I know
entertain
there's
the
people that's been hurt over years and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean Owen Hart. I mean that was
Yeah.
oh fuck. I mean, so funny story about that. So the first time I went to a live event was in St. Louis. It was an episode of Raw, and
Wow, you're hardcore.
I know this was back in high school, and it was the Monday Night Raw right after Owen Hart died,
Oh,
and I had
man.
good tickets, and I was pissed
I bet
because
that
it
was
was
depressing.
boring as fuck. Because
Yeah.
it was like a bunch of jobbers going out and freaking wrestling, and they didn't care one damn bit.
Yeah.
And like nobody wanted to do anything that night, and it's like, this is freaking pathetic.
Yeah, that
Yep.
sucks, man.
Yeah,
That would
I
be
mean,
terrible.
You know, obviously it sucks more for the Hart family, but
Definitely.
you know,
Yeah.
but I was screwed out of my good tickets, you know. But anyway, I'm whining. That's first world problems.
Yeah.
No, what was I? But back to the topic at hand. I think I told you guys I was watching.
Storybots.
Well, yeah, obviously, but Mayor of Kingstown, the most recent.
Very
I've been
good.
catching up on that.
Have you seen Mayor of East Town?
No.
M-A-R-E. That's an awesome show.
M-A-R-E.
Maybe.
No.
What's that on?
I don't know what it's on now. It was on like Paramount or
I've never even heard of it.
it might
Is
be
it
on
like about a
Hulu.
horse?
No, like the girl, the main character goes by Mare. I think her name's Mary or Mary Beth
Oh.
or something like that. It's like a murder mystery show.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Yep. It's very good. I highly recommend that.
No, I can't say as I've
Okay.
seen that. Now, you're talking about a mystery, and I know you listen to a lot of podcasts while you work, and I'm hyping this show because I've talked about it on the show before. I really enjoyed it. Have you listened to the podcast Who Shat at the Floor on at my wedding?
No.
Oh, dude, it's
You haven't told me
so great. It's these two like Australian chicks. They got married in I think Amsterdam or some shit like that on a yacht, and somebody took a steamy pile of shit on the freaking floor in the bathroom at their wedding. And so the whole podcast is like a true crime thing of them like interviewing their friends and family trying to figure out who took a dump on the floor at their
Are you
wedding.
serious?
And it's funny as shit.
That's awesome.
It's It's great.
You need to
Who shat on the floor at my wedding?
You need to send me another list because that last list of podcasts, I've listened to most of those.
I like quality shows.
Yeah,
if I'm going to invest time into a podcast, I want it to be good. And now I haven't really branched back out and found new shit like lately because
I like the Siegfried and Royd one you sent me.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
That was a good one. All about the tiger attack and everything.
That was a good podcast. And done well. I like
yes.
it. Yeah.
See, that's my whole thing. I don't like it when somebody's just sitting there and telling me the story. I want news clips. I want other people that are involved being interviewed. I want like all kinds of stuff. It needs variation.
You know what we need to find, and I've thought of this before. I wish somewhere out there was like because I'm big on like the mafia and stuff. I wish there was like a mob, like I guess basically like, and I've probably listened to them all, but basically somebody telling like the mob stories and stuff.
Oh, dude, there was one that I listened to that I know. I binged the hell out of that podcast. I'll have to find it when we're done. I'll look it up and I'll find it
because I listened to on. Because a lot of times
I think it's over now, so like I'll have to go back and
on like Netflix and all them, even at work. Like I like listening to like documentaries, so I'll some of them I'll go on list. But there's like mob stories on HBO.
Have you ever listened to Talking Sopranos?
No. That
has Christopher and who's the other one? One of the other actors. I can't remember. Because they go episode by episode and talk about all the behind the scenes shit of each episode of The Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
So if you're into The Sopranos,
because actually last time when you were on with Nick Gervais and he was talking about the Whitey Bulger, I had never listened to those, so I went back and I listened to, and I actually watched Black Mass, and then but there's like I think on HBO Max or something there was like 2 like documentaries of it or whatever, and I listened to both those. And
see, people do get something out of this segment.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
They do.
I do. I listen to this part probably more than any of the other ones.
This is my favorite. My favorite part.
Well, at least I'm giving you something to listen to. That's
there
good.
you go.
Anyway,
Travis fast forwards the rest of it.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it.
No, I just stopped.
I get it. I mean, it's what it is. Anyway, so oh god.
Guess what, motherfucker?
It's time for 3 cigars we smoked and enjoyed this week. So who wants to go first? Is anybody even remotely ready?
No.
Okay. I've smoked a lot of shit. I don't know if I've taken pictures of it all, though. That's my problem.
I have been smoking. I bought several of them, and it'll be boring to you guys, but they're a little harder to find. You guys know I'm a Drew Estates fan. I like the infused cigars, a little something that tastes sweet. I've been smoking Acid Toast. I
got you one of those.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. And we went on one of our trips. Maybe when I don't know where we went, and I bought 5 or 6 of them then because they're a little harder to find. That's one of mine. I have to think about the other while you guys are sitting here looking at your phone.
I'm trying to find a picture of some shit that I smoked.
Well, I'll go first after Travis said. My first one is I smoked the Wise Man El Buense from Foundation Cigars. I had one of those the other day, and it smoked beautifully out under my carport.
What was it? By Foundation?
The Wise Man El Buense. It's by Foundation there, and smoked wonderfully out underneath the carport, waiting for the storms to roll in. And what a fucking disappointment of a storm that was. I mean, I'm sitting there. These clouds are rolling in. It was looking like fucking hell on earth is about to descend upon me. And little lightning. That was it.
That was it.
Yep. It was all north. Apparently, I was on the southern edge. I didn't realize it. And it was all north. And mind you, my phone had been blowing up all day. Tornado watch, blah, 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 blah. You know, all these warnings and shit and everything. Fucking little bit of lightning and some really awesome clouds. And that was it. So
awesome. I'm going to have to go back like a month to get some
God.
that I actually
what
remember.
I've been smoking lately? That's what the segment is called. What have you been smoking lately?
Well, the last month is kind of lately.
Okay.
Well, I've been trying a lot of different ones that I don't really know what they are. Just pulling shit out. But the first one I'll do is the Island Gem.
Okay.
San Andres.
Oh, yeah, you and Scott both smoked that one.
That was an excellent cigar.
That's a good one.
I really like that. It's pretty complex flavors in that one. kind of on the dark side. Travis would not like it at all. I give it an A+.
Okay.
My
You
other
have a
one,
second one?
yeah, my second one, actually, what I just enjoyed, we just smoked it from My Monthly Cigars. Where was it?
Was the Gray Cliff?
Yeah, the Gray Cliff.
Grey Wolf.
Grey Wolf. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was on. I really enjoyed that one.
That was good.
I did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I liked it.
My next one, I had a cigar from Nova Cigars. I had the Club Edition exclusive. That's one I must have gotten at a TPE or something like that. Smoked great. It was a little lighter for my taste, but all in all, it was a good cigar. I can't complain
You
about it.
got the same taste as like Dave.
Me and
I'm
Scott.
all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of run
Yeah.
the gamut, and Scott sticks to heavy shit, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll
Like his favorite's the West Tampa Black.
Yeah,
I do like the West Tampa Black.
that was actually my next one.
Go for it.
I smoked my last West Tampa Black. It was just an awesome cigar. It never disappoints. I'm kind of with Scott there. It's probably in my top 3 currently.
Okay.
Like, I'll smoke that every time I see it.
Okay. So okay. So is it? Whose turn is it?
Travis.
No, I just did that one. I did my second one. You did your second one. So it's your second one.
No, you did your second
I
one.
did my second.
Oh, then it's mine. Oh,
It's
shit.
going 1,
So
2,
that's-
3.
Oh, I'm not
1, 2,
ready.
3.
So yeah, it's your third one now.
What have I been? I'm trying to think of something different to
You
smoke.
smoked like 15 today.
I smoked 4 today.
But did you enjoy them
Actually,
all?
I'm just gonna say it. Like I smoke these every day, but with going with what I smoke normally is I buy the factory smokes from Drew Estates.
Yeah.
And I buy them by the bundle, and you can get them down to like, especially if I buy them over there in Missouri. I just bought them a while back. They're like $1.50, $1.60 a cigar.
Yeah, good go-to.
I mean, that's why I'll sometimes smoke 2 or 3 of them a day. And I mean, overall, you get what you pay for, but I think it is definitely, it's one of those cigars that I probably would pay $5 for. I'm glad I'm getting them for $2, but
I'm with you there.
it's a good cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's actually underpriced for what it is.
Yep.
Hey, when you can find a really good affordable cigar, dude, run with it all day long.
Because I've smoked like the factory throwbacks, or those things, they fall apart.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they have good burn lines. I mean, for a budget stick, it's freaking awesome. And I buy the factory sweets, but now they got Maduros. I mean, they're all good. They got sun grown.
Yeah.
They're good.
Okay. My last one, I was digging through the humidor and I tracked down an Airbender by La Flor Dominicana, and it was the chisel. I was not a fan of the chisel end. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this at all. So, like,
Nope.
at the end, instead of being rounded or a torpedo, it's like this. If you just took this and flattened it.
Oh, okay.
And so it comes down to like this flat point, and it's like long, like this. And the whole point is if you don't have a cutter, you should be able to just push the sides, and it would kind of pop open, and it would be, available for you to smoke. I didn't care for the chisel end. I cut it and ended up cutting it again because it wasn't. I didn't feel like I had a proper like draw on it. Once I got it cut and opened up, though, it was a really good cigar. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
La Flor Dominicana Airbender.
All right. I've been smoking a lot of the Swamp Thing by Drew Estates, like the cigarillos. They've been I got 30 minutes to hang out on the deck.
Yep.
Light one of those bad boys up. They're delicious. They're freaking awesome. And I bought a whole box of the 10s at Captain Z's.
Yeah.
And got the discount, and it's just a great
that's
freaking
something
deal.
that I've never done on the show is like talk about like cigarillos, because like there are some that are really good.
There's some
and
good ones.
You're right. Like when you need when you want to smoke in like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
you can't fire even a Robusto's too much
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
I'll do those a lot on the. Now I'm going to work at 6:00 in the morning, but some mornings I go out after my breakfast. I'm like, I really want a cigar, and I'll smoke it. I have just enough time to get to work. I mean, I don't live far from work, but I can get there and then get to my and it's good.
I will say I have Toscanos in my glove box, and those can be good for anytime.
I've never had one. I need to
Well,
try.
then when we're done, I'll go out to the glove box and you
Okay.
can have a Toscano.
Deal.
But the nice thing about those is since they're, fire cured and everything like that, the way they do it, you can clip it in half
Mm-hmm.
and you can smoke half of it and leave the other half for later.
Perfect.
You can clip a third of it off if you just want like 15 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Convenient.
It is convenient.
I haven't had one in a long time.
I'm going to go ahead and throw
It
out.
tastes like a campfire, unless you get one of the flavored ones.
I'm going to throw out another cigar.
But
It's
you
not-
obviously like the ones that taste like a campfire.
Yeah, oh, I do. I love them, man. Like, this is going to be the best cigar I've tried in many months, and it's fairly recent, probably a little over a month ago. Travis brought me an Attic by West Tampa.
Yeah. I've never had that one.
It is an A++.
I've had the white and the black, but I've never had the red, and I haven't had the Attic.
The red's good. It's a
got
little
him in
more
Scott.
potent than
I
the
know.
black.
I know a couple places that have it, and I need to get by there. I just
Scott,
haven't.
yeah, I got them some when I was in Florida. And,
But dude,
and
the
his-
Attic is probably the best cigar I've had this year.
Okay.
Hands down. It was the black. Now it's the Attic. What the hell was that?
Fucking owls.
Now we have a lot of owls,
Oh,
Yeah, they're probably eating those kittens.
probably.
they probably are.
That's the thing. You got all these kittens running around back here. You probably you're attracting owls and shit to come and eat them.
Yep.
What the hell are you growing over there?
Weed.
Yeah, don't look at that.
Oh, okay.
It's banana plants. right?
Damn.
Banana
It's
trees.
like a fucking horror movie going on with this owl here.
Don't walk
Anyway.
too close to the woods.
I know, right? Actually, so my uncle told me this story one time. We're in his up. He's talking about how, this guy went hunting and he freaking had a coonskin cap on. And, why you'd go hunting
Yeah,
wearing
why
a
would you?
coonskin? I mean,
Do people actually wear those?
apparently so. Well, this owl thought it was a fucking raccoon. Came down,
shit.
fucking scalped him.
Oh my gosh.
You got to watch owls, man. They got big old talons.
Oh, they're
And
mean as
they
shit
got-
and they're huge.
They fucking scalped him.
Dang,
you know.
my buddy totaled his Mustang hitting an owl.
Fuck.
It was like 3.
See, I always worry about that with turkeys because those dumb bastards will walk out in the middle of
Yeah,
the road
I know.
and they're big. And so, if you nail a turkey, like a wild turkey with your car, you're doing legit damage to
Hell
your
yeah, you
vehicle
are.
with that. That's not like the Butterball in the grocery store.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if it tastes like the Butterball in the grocery store, though,
There's
or if
only
it's
one
more
way to
wild
find
and
out.
gamey.
Wild, gamey.
We
Is
got a
it?
couple smokers around. We can figure that out.
Well, then why don't you guys, friends
Next
go
time
out
you come
and
down,
take
hit
out
a
wild
turkey.
Yeah, hit one for us.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit one.
Oh, okay. I'm not a hunter. This
I'm not
this
much
is
of
a
a
job
hunter
for
either.
Scott.
I was saying I'm not a hunter either.
He's the
so-
country one of the bunch.
he goes deer hunting every year, and that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, and to that point, I do want to say that I've missed Scott on this visit. and
Yeah.
I hope Scott is doing well. So
He's resting up.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
He's
You know,
resting up tonight.
that's fine. Just as long as he's rested and ready and able to partake in PulpitFest. That's what I care
Well,
about.
he's
Hopefully
planning on
so.
going to it. We were talking about it the other day.
He better be.
He's planning on going.
I
That
expect
should be
Scott
right
there.
around his last treatment round. So.
Well, he's supposed to be done about in October, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just needs to rally.
Yes.
I expect him to rally.
Well, and it worked out to where it's actually on his off week. So
oh, well, that's good.
If he's feeling like complete shit, we might weekend at Bernie's it and just
Hey,
just
if
carry-
he's
whatever
just
it takes.
barely getting along.
We'll just put him in all the pictures and
Yeah.
be like, he can just prop up, but that's
Yep.
fine.
He take a nap. We'll put a
stick
nice
a
little
cigar
hat
in
on him.
Stick a cigar in his mouth.
Yep.
You know, we won't light it.
No.
I mean, I don't want it to fall out and burn him.
Yeah, he
You know,
I do. That'd be
might wake
funny.
him up though.
It might wake him up. But anyway, Scott, you were missed. I'm sorry I missed you. So
Yep.
anyway, well, you're done with your cigar.
Yeah, I just put it down.
Final. You're not fucking done with that.
That's done for Travis.
That's
You stop with that much left?
No, not always.
I mean, I stop with probably.
I have seen you.
I've
throw
never
it.
stopped with that much left.
I've seen you.
The
throw
only
away
time
like that much
here-
before or
no,
more. Yes,
well,
I have.
If it's bad. Oh, are you saying that's bad? are you shitting on the Camacho Ecuador over there?
I wasn't going
That
to.
was his nice way of doing so.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But that's
all right.
pretty. I'm definitely in the final third. Past that,
You are.
I
Okay.
started the final third.
Look, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's all that matters.
It wasn't my stick. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't
okay.
a Travis cigar.
It wasn't a Travis cigar. But see, you're good. You're doing just fine on yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
Okay.
Yep.
You got just as much as I did, but you're still going.
This is a nice slow smoke. It's especially for the price point. The fact that, we've been going now a little over an hour, and I still have. I'm only just now starting to creep on the edge of the final third of this thing, and I mean, it's pretty much stayed lit. The only reason I just touched it up there is because I ashed, and it was some of the ash, like I needed to catch up the wrapper with the binder and filler. But I mean, dude, for the price point, I don't know if you can go wrong with this guy.
No, that's pretty impressive.
It's like $8 for the Toro, Micallef Black. Which, you know what, I'll say, and I don't, a lot of smaller cigar companies tend to be very regional. Where they have an active sales rep, you see that brand a lot. But where they don't, maybe you don't see it, or maybe they used to have a rep there, and it's kind of on the downward because maybe they don't have a rep there anymore. I'm just going to be honest and say Micallef is one of those brands that in St. Louis, it used to have, I feel like, a bigger presence, and now it has a significantly smaller presence to where I don't see it really anymore all that much. And so it's exciting that they came out with something new. I just wish it was a little bit more readily available in my area.
Yeah, I'd like to try one.
But, such is life. There's places you can order it and everything. So, I mean, that's fine. Retail, they don't do anything online. They were a company that came out and said, we're not dealing with the online guys.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean.
I've never once ordered a cigar online.
Really?
Nope.
I've only done it one time.
I never have. I'm just one of those people that I'm still old school about a lot of things. I want to walk into the store. I want to pick it out and buy
When
it.
I first got into cigars, I ordered some stuff online. Yeah. And what I quickly found was quality was not there.
Yeah.
How they were storing the cigars, maybe I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'd come, they'd be very dry, things of that nature. The other thing is, and I'm not accusing anybody of this, but I'm going to say, I've talked to enough people that have told me this. So I'm just going to say it. I've been told that there's how there's grade A meat and grade B meat, grade D meat and whatever. I think there's different grades of tobacco. Yeah. And so when you're in the brick and mortar and you pick up a certain cigar, maybe it's got that grade A tobacco. But maybe if you're buying it cheap online, maybe it's got the grade B or C tobacco.
Really?
And it's one of those things.
Even if it's the same cigar?
If you smoke them side by side, you'll be like, that's not the same cigar.
I could see that.
There are some brands that sell their bands to where a company will have cigars, and they'll buy the bands. They'll put the bands on. It's not the cigar necessarily.
I didn't know that.
So you got to really watch some of the online stuff. That's why if I buy online, and this is not a free commercial for Two Guys Smoke Shop, but it kind of is, I go with an online retailer that is essentially an online component of a brick and mortar shop. So Two Guys, they have their website. You can go there. You can order online. It's coming from that shop. So it's coming from a brick and mortar. So you're still supporting a brick and mortar, but you're buying it online. But some of the bigger online things, I don't really mess with that anymore.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I've never ordered them.
I won't either.
Your brother orders a lot online.
That's the only way he buys cigars.
Yeah, it's the only way.
He refuses to buy them in a brick and mortar.
Why is that?
He found one with mold on it one time.
Yeah, and it freaked him out.
Well,
this is 12
that's
years
one
ago.
shop.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a place that I've been to that I saw cigars that had mold on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
A, you don't buy those, and B, you just inspect the hell out of it before you leave.
Yeah, exactly.
But and maybe don't go back to that one specific shop. But I mean, you guys may have less options than I do, so maybe that's a problem. But
yeah, you've got more options than us.
Yeah.
But
still,
I mean, I've been in humidors, where they're dry or they're got mold on them or something. But yeah, I just don't buy that cigar.
One we were at not long ago, there was a really moldy one.
Yeah.
Looked like somebody left a sack of peaches under the house for about a year and a half.
That's not good.
No, it wasn't good. It was
not good.
It was full on hairy.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, God. Well, all right. Well, don't be ordering from that place. But you know where you won't get moldy cigars? This would normally be the time that I give some information about My Monthly Cigars, but I've hired that out this week, so take it away.
My Monthly Cigars is a premium cigar subscription service. It comes in a variety of different size boxes at affordable prices. Use offer code PULPIT and get free shipping on your first box and 20% off any items in the online store at mymonthlycigars.com.
That's offer code PULPIT. Thanks. And also, don't forget to get your fucking good coffee over there at My Monthly Cigars. You can get that lounge blend that everybody's talking about. You can get the Pulpit Daily Press. You can get all kinds of great coffee over there.
Recently tried the bourbon barrel.
I have some of that at home.
Buddy, it's up there, too.
I get you, man.
And the Bally Blue. Also, it's a little more, it's a little stronger, which I like.
Yeah.
It's good shit, too, man.
Okay. All right.
Our household uses the lounge blend.
Yep.
My wife loves it.
Okay.
She's the coffee drinker, and she loves it.
Okay. Well, you can get it all at mymonthlycigars.com.
Yes, you can.
Then I'm available on Instagram at the Cigar Pulpit. I'm also on Facebook where we have the Cigar Pulpit Parishioners group. You can get in on that and share your cigars and activities and all kinds of fun stuff. We're on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it these days. Haven't really started doing much there. Gervais keeps telling me I need to. Maybe someday. I don't know. And then YouTube, where you can watch this. You can check out Travis's moobs.
Yes.
And
his nipples.
Jose, he's got his... And then, guys, we do need your calls and questions for Ask the Boys. So make sure you get that in. Area code 863-874-0000. You guys ought to do Ask the Boys with me this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Okay. We can, if we don't meet up, we can remote in with our board.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is a good idea.
Somehow we'll figure that out.
This will be fun. Anyway, and then where can people follow you guys?
Smoking Butts and Tappin' Ash on Facebook. And Scott handles our Instagram, so it's pretty much non-existent.
Yeah. I don't do a lot of Instagram.
I love Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that...
It's my favorite. I like the pretty pictures.
Yeah, me too. You can find me on Red Banana Art by David Clark on Instagram. Very
Is that
active.
a penis thing?
Yeah.
You know what?
Total penis.
I get that question a lot.
Yes.
Well, I
like,
mean,
how did you come up with your logo?
Yeah, I mean, dogs, it's the Red Rocket. You know, I kind of just assume.
Okay,
like,
so I thought about this
dog
for
penis
years, like literal years.
And this is what you came up with.
Yeah, like I wanted a couple things that people remember. Like people remembered off-color fruit. You know, if you see a blue apple, you're going to remember that shit.
It's true. You know what I had recently was a pink pineapple.
What?
The meat on the inside of the pineapple was pink.
That sounds awesome.
It was fucking great.
You'll never forget that.
No, you know why? Because here's the thing. It took all the, like, acidic burn of pineapple out, so it kind of tasted like a strawberry now and later.
Oh, yummy.
Where do you get them at?
They had one at this produce place in O'Fallon up by me. They were $15 a fucking pineapple.
Holy shit.
So, like, it wasn't a cheap date, but it was fucking good. The other thing, watermelon. Yellow and orange meat watermelons instead of the red in the inside. Oh, my God. Sweetest fucking watermelons
Are you
I've
going
ever had.
colorblind, Nick?
Dude, I'm serious. They were so good.
Anyway, people also remember things that look like wieners. So, red banana, there you go.
Red banana art. Okay, well.
So what we're saying now, on top of everything else, Nick is going to have exotic fruits for everybody.
Yes,
at
fruit
PulpitFest.
trays.
Fruit trays.
Of all assorted
Ooh,
colors.
you know what? You know what would be a fun, like, thing for us to try at Pulpit Fest on the show? If I can get my hands on one. I don't know if I can get my hands on one. Durian.
Oh.
Durian.
I don't even want to attempt that, dude.
Oh, dude. I've heard it tastes really good if you can get past the smell.
I mean, I'll try anything, but...
Have you ever heard of durian?
No, I don't think I know what it is.
Dude,
it smells
it's
like a rotting
fruit.
body.
It smells like rotting corpse. And apparently it is just the foulest fucking odor.
Why would you want to eat it then?
I don't know.
Because apparently it's really good. But you got to get past that smell.
I think that'd be one of those things that you would, when you would eat it, all you could do is smell it.
Yeah,
so you would taste the smell.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm going to let you guys try that.
Really? You have a food podcast?
I would try it.
And you're going to freaking,
Dump a bunch of salt on it, Travis Lee.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'm not okay, you guys have talked about that on the show. I'm not a salt guy.
I'm not either.
Like when I get fries, I want the barest minimum of salt on my fries.
I want
Like,
enough to
cannot-
accentuate the
Precisely.
flavor of what you're eating.
Nothing sucks more than
Yeah.
when I go to like McDonald's and they're like just coated in salt or something. It's the grossest.
But McDonald's fries were the best cold and salt, I think.
No,
Now, the other
no,
ones,
no.
I just want regular
There is
fries.
a
but
perfect McDonald's. It's one of those things. If you can get the perfect fry, it's the best experience.
the perfect
Yes.
fry from
But-
McDonald's is about 1 second right after they come out of the fryer.
But see,
they get cold faster than any other fry in the world.
Steak and shake fries get way colder.
That's
way
true.
Quicker.
Yeah, I will give you that.
Yeah.
Those do.
Those, if you don't eat them first when they hit your plate,
I don't think I've ever had a hot steak and shake fry.
well, halfway through the fries, they've already gone cold.
Yeah.
So
McDonald's have the best fries if they're. Well, I take that back. The best fries I love is Mary Jane's.
Oh, Mary Jane's
Oh,
fries
my
are the shit.
God, they got awesome freaking fries.
They're fresh, hand-cut
Penn
fries.
Station, man.
Penn Station.
It's a sandwich place.
Uh-huh.
They do the fresh cut with the, whatnot. They got good fries.
Have you
Really?
been to Mary Jane's Burgers in
No.
Perryville?
No.
You're not too awfully far from there.
No.
When we
Like
come up
an
for
hour?
PulpitFest, you can buy us lunch there.
Okay.
Dude, you gotta go. You gotta go there.
Okay.
It's just added to PulpitFest, people.
They're hand-cut fries and they're bottomless.
Ooh. So what you
Endless
could
fries.
do, Nick, is you go.
See, I will go to Red Robin for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yum.
They got the steak fries.
What you do
Exactly.
is you go in and make everybody order a water, and then you order a burger and fries, and then you just keep getting fries, and we'll just eat your fries.
Yeah, that will go over well.
You
I'm
just
sure
wrap them up
Mary
in a
Jane's-
napkin.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Mary Jane's would totally appreciate me doing
Oh
that.
yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Good spot.
Good spot. Awesome fries.
Okay, then. Okay, so we hit the socials. We did all that. Well, coming up on Friday, I should have a special guest. The plan, I was supposed to record with him yesterday, and the day it got away. I had my son, and I was exhausted, and it just didn't work out. And then we had the threat of storms. I thought I was going to be pounded by
Yeah.
storms, but evidently that didn't happen. But I will have a special guest on Friday. Not sure it's going to be a show Travis likes. It's a controversial guest, and somebody that some of the pulpiteers you're not the biggest fan
Oh
of, but
my
some of
God!
you- some of
I'm not
you-
listening to Friday. I already know who it is.
Some of you really like him, and I find him quite entertaining.
Oh Lord!
But
Does he
anyway,
live in your crawl space?
Yes.
he doesn't live in my crawl space, but he lives in a crawl
Oh
space.
Lord!
I can't wait.
Oh Lord!
He's colorful, right?
Good.
I'm not coming now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. But anyway, so yeah, that's coming up on Friday. Well, guys, once again, if you've listened to this and you've enjoyed this, check out the Smokin' Butts and Tappin' Ash podcast, wherever fine podcasts are found. And you can also look up Smokin' Ash and Tappin' Butts,
Yeah, that pulls it
because
up.
apparently that also
That
pulls
works.
it up,
also.
you know, so you can look that up. And I'll be on that show tomorrow. So in the meantime, final thoughts on the cigars, Travis and his Camacho. That
My
was
Camacho. It was okay. It was
not a perfect match.
not a perfect match. It was
Yeah.
okay.
I give mine a thumbs up. It had a bit of a tough draw, but still excellent smoke.
Okay. And I have been really digging the Micallef Black. I've just entered in the final third. Looking forward to enjoying the rest of that. It's a good cigar. Anyway, guys, this has been another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm Nick.
I'm Dave.
I'm Travis.
Everybody stay safe and stay smoky. Right? Dude, he just slapped your titty with that
I know,
freaking fly
out of
swatter
nowhere.
that's covered in fly guts.
Gross.
You know that's covered in all sorts of dead bugs and
Yeah.
all kinds of other shit.
Coming off your outro music, man, do you know who Mark Rebillet is?
No.
Okay, I'm going to send you some clips.
Okay.
And you're going to dig the shit out of them.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
Well, guys, it's been an episode. Thanks.
Thanks. Penis.
Thanks.
What?
What?